Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul-Esupofo. They welcome to this wonderful training, the 90 days challenge. Wow, day 43. But before I go to that, I want to give a shout out to my people, the registrar of the Sword of Excellence Drama Film University, the person of Gloria for Lashade Abraham. Happy birthday to you. Last Saturday was your husband's birthday, which is technical director, the man in charge of the equipment and all that. So the Folufemi Abraham, happy birthday to both of you. God bless you, God keeps you, and God causes his face to shine upon you at all times. Yes, today is day 43. Day 43 of this 90 days challenge. For those who are just watching, please, you have to watch, especially day 1 and day 2. Please watch it over and over and again. Today, I have this quote. A reversal is just anything that's a surprise. That's a surprise. It's a way of keeping the audience interested. Tony Gilroy. Tony Gilroy. Tony Gilroy say that. Tony Gilroy says that. Tony Gilroy says that. And that's a very, very wonderful thing that the good Tony Gilroy said. Let's go. Today is another day. Every Saturday we clock to another week. We move to another week, which is a very, very lovely time. I want us to know this is week 7, Act 2, Part 2. Week 7, Act 2, Part 2. This week we are writing the second half of Act 2. The two major plots are the moment our hero suffers and the moment our hero surrenders at the end of the second act. At the end of the second act. So today, the title is Reverser. Reverser. Hi, screenwriters. Somewhere around the middle of the story, there is often a reverser. A reverser is a moment where the audience expectations are upended, and the story often moves into a new direction. The good guy's friend is revealed to be a villain. A secret is revealed. That alters ALTERS. Okay, that alters the couple's plan. The bag of diamonds fall into the wrong hands. The hero gets what he wants, but it doesn't look like what he thought it would be. So let's go to movies examples. Number one of the movies examples is Psycho. Psycho, a movie Psycho. Janet Leigh's character is killed in the shower, which is Norma Bates becomes the protagonist. That's very, very strong. The Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter escapes. Taxi driver. Sylvia Shepard's character goes on a date with Travis Bickle. Rocky, we've been talking about Rocky. Rocky gets an offer to fight the champ. Another film is When Harry Met Sally. Harry suggests to Sally there are exceptions to his rule that men and women cannot be friends. Sally disagrees. If you have been following us from day one, Al Watts have been telling us those kind of movie that he has put in his book, because this is 90-day screenplay from concept to polish. Okay, let's go. As our story builds, complication ensue. Let's surprise ourselves with our protagonist's response to the midpoint event. When we surprise ourselves, our audience will be surprised too. We're not going to play it safe. It is our opportunity to let it rip. RIP, to let it rip. Through the story, our heroes grows as it overcomes obstacles. Okay, he's learning and adapting through conflict with opposing forces. As we move into the second half of Act 2, the stakes are rising. There is no going back. There's no going back. I must confess that, because if you have been following this rule, if you have been following all these things for time, you know that it's going higher and higher and higher and higher. So please continue to do this. Alan Watts has been this is one of the best books I've ever come across on storytelling. By the grace of God, I will also tell you one of the best schools that have ever been taught in any university across the world, especially on screenwriting, by the grace of God. Well, I remain Paul-Esupofo. Esupofo Oriade. Until tomorrow, don't just be creative, stay creative and be a person of creativity.